Okay, or let's say
Whose sound is coming?
cloud computing. So what is this cloud computing? Anybody know what is a cloud platform? Why do I have to go for cloud? Anybody have any idea on that?
मोबाइल में कर लो.
वही मोबाइल में
Okay, okay. Let me give you an example.
कर देंगे.
Okay.
लॉक कर दे.
So let's say, yes,
विंडो है.
let's say, okay, this is my server. Okay, this is my server. I have an application here. Okay, I have an application here. Let me call this application as what? Okay, let me call this application as skill review. Okay, so this is my server. Where is this?
There are 20.
It is in my office. Okay, it is on premises. On premises in the sense physically you have that particular system. Okay, it is on premises. Now, can you tell me what is the configuration of the server maximum at max? What could be the configuration? What could be the configuration? What could be the system configuration? Yes, RAM. Can I have 8 GB RAM? Yes. Sorry, where is this? 8 GB RAM. Yeah.
Ma'am, your voice is really echoing because a few people don't have headphones and they have put on speakers and it is echoing like 10 times.
No, guys, if you do not have headphones, now please share it with your friends. Don't turn on speakers.
कौन कंप्लेन
Okay,
कर
otherwise it will be very difficult for you.
उस
Point is
I'm
clear.
not able to
You
understand
share
anything.
headphones with your friends. Okay, one
यहाँ से कोई नहीं
ear
कर
one
रहा है.
person,
हाँ?
another ear another
यहाँ से
person.
थोड़ी कोई कर रहा है.
Okay, don't
माइक
turn on the
मैम का एक का ही
speakers.
ओपन है ना.
Clear.
तो माइक मैम
Please
का
make
ओपन
that
है.
वहाँ पे
arrangement. I'll give
कोई
you
है
2
नहीं.
minutes of time.
ओके 2 मिनट.
अरे मैम का माइक वहाँ पे ऑन है.
Done? Done? And yes, I understand you cannot speak up, unmute and speak. At least drop text in the chat box, okay? If you know any
गलती से हो
answer,
गया होगा.
be interactive in the session. Otherwise, it will be very difficult for me. It will be like, I feel like it is a recorded session. Okay? Done. So can you tell me the configuration? Okay? Let's say
Ma'am,
my
still it is the
specification.
same, ma'am. Plus, ma'am, just give 2 more minutes, no?
Wait.
So that they will arrange
Yeah,
because it
please.
is still the same.
Yeah, yeah, please.
यहाँ पे नहीं बोल रही है वो. 20 वाली बैच की है. 20 ये 21 है. अरे 20 दूसरा बैच का है. दूसरे बैच का है.
मनोज कम है. कारुमुरी कुरकुरी कुरकुरी मनोज.
बाहर बैठने का जगह मिलता तो अच्छा रहता.
हाँ?
बाहर जगह नहीं. आज वो सब बुक खोल के पढ़ रहे हैं. वही ना.
टेस्ट इंद्रा का.
नहीं
हाँ?
दूसरे बैच का. दूसरे वो हमारी तरफ 10 कंपनी और है ना. दूसरी कंपनी का, हमारा नहीं.
कितना बंदा हम लोग का लगा है? इतना तो है फिर.
इसी तरह का इतना ही है. 2-3 बैच ही होगा. बाकी तो दूसरी कंपनी का है. दूसरी कंपनी में इस तरह हायर करती है क्लाइंट को बेचने के लिए.
भाई ऑफर इसको कब मिलेगा?
भूल जाए. नहीं उसको हम क्लाइंट मिलेगा ना तब बोलेंगे ऑफर लेटर दो. फिर बाद में क्लाइंट का शुरू करेंगे.
ऑपरेटर मिला ही नहीं यार अभी तक.
नहीं मिलेगा. ये टेस्ट अंतर आया ब्रो.
सपना दिखा के
चूर चूर कर दिया तेरे
कौन था पैकेज का बात नहीं, वो तो माइंडसेट पहले से ही है ना, वो बात नहीं, अभी काम सीखना है ना।
मैंने 2 मिनट दिए ये रिकॉर्डिंग कर रहा है, हमको कुछ
पूरा रिकॉर्डिंग पूरा
गूगल ड्राइव में चढ़ा दे, सब ले लेंगे।
इतना नहीं है ना MB मेरे पास,
नहीं गूगल ड्राइव में तो
गूगल ड्राइव में
वो तो अपलोड करने के लिए होगा ना उसको, 1.2 GB
अपलोड करो,
है, ये सब शेयर करने से अच्छा नहीं।
इसके में वॉइस
यस मैम नो मैम
Hope I have resolved all the issues. So please listen calmly. Okay. So let me take my basic configuration. Okay, RAM some 8 GB. Okay, hard disk. Let's say I have 500 GB of hard disk. Okay. So this is my basic configuration. Okay. Now I have skill tree application. My skill tree is working absolutely fine here. So let's say the number of users using this skill tree is around 100. Okay, 100 to 150. Okay, these are the number of users. See, this is not like entire user, it is per day users. Per day how much how many users are using the system and how busy is this system per day. Okay, so point is clear. Now, for 150 or 100 people logging in at the same time for this skiller application, do you think it will work fine? Okay, let me reduce it. Let me reduce it. Say around 40 to 50. Okay, around 40 to 50. So do you think it will work fine? Okay, yes. So it is working absolutely fine for me. Okay, so if you know, before the pandemic situation, your skilled application was having around 40-50 users per day, maximum 40 users per day, correct? Yes or no? Only 40 to 50 users, that too it is highly next level case, that's it. Okay, apart from maybe 10 to 20 users were using hardly. Now what happens, we got a situation wherein the number of users rapidly raised. Okay, let's say some 1000 to 2000 users rapidly raised. And sometimes if you have observed, all your Q spiders started using the skill tree application, right? All use Q spiders. Let's say around 10,000 people across the pan India started using this. Yes or no? Pan India started using this. Now, with the same configuration, do you think it is feasible for me? Or can I operate this with the same configuration? Will my system performance be the same? Will my system performance be the same? 110% sure. Nobody will be able to use it. Yes or no?
4,000.
Nobody will be able to use it. There will be huge lag. Okay, the performance will be drastically reduced.
Plus
If you have observed during your take an example of your Amazon or Flipkart. Okay, so have you heard of this big billion days? Correct, your big billion days, number of users using that particular application will be huge, right? More number of people start using that. So when they are using that, you will always find the system to be lagging. And also one more example is if you go to any VTU like college application websites or so, near to the deadline, if you log into the application, you will never get logged in. Why? The server will be busy. So that means whenever my number of users or whenever I want to increase my system configuration, so when your system is in on premises, it will be very difficult. Let's say for this 1000 or 10,000 users, my RAM, okay, now I want to upgrade it to what? 16 GB. Okay, hard disk, I want to upgrade it to what? 1 TB. I know even this is lesser, but as an example, okay, now I want to upgrade. What is the cost incurred by the company? What is the cost incurred? See, If my application has to work fine, if there is no performance issue in the application end, then mandatorily I have to increase the configuration. Correct or not? Yes or no? I have to increase the configuration. Now, if I want to increase this configuration, what is the cost incurred for a company? What is the cost incurred? Let's say lakhs together. Okay, let me take it as X lakhs. Okay, now there is one fine time. Okay, the number of users again drastically reduced. Okay, the number of users again reduced drastically. Say now it is again 100. Okay, let me take it as less than 100 per day users. Now, is it feasible for me to use this 16 GB and 1 TB hard disk? My memory is wasted, right? My configuration is wasted. I don't know when I might use it. Agree? Yes or no?
Yes.
So what we do, this is a major problem what we encounter when we go for on-premises systems. Okay, so when we go for on-premises systems, we call this process as, anybody know?
No.
Scale up and scale down. Okay, scale up and scale down. Yes.
Uma
So
Sankar ne kiya.
whenever your actual system doesn't need so much memory, okay, you have to scale it down.
Uma Sankar.
Whenever your actual system needs more memory or more system configuration, you have to scale it up. Okay, so when you are going for on premises, the process of scale up and scale down will be very, very difficult. Difficult in the sense it is most, the cost incurred is huge. Okay, you will have to provide a huge sum. Okay, imagine in your, okay, fine. Let me talk about only scale up and scale down. Point is clear. What is the one disadvantage of your on-premises systems? Yes. Now, imagine all your server is in your office. Okay, is in your office. That means it is on premises. It is physically present. Okay, so you need to use a huge room for that, server rooms. Can you leave the server rooms as it is? No, you have to provide proper AC. Correct? You should have one person dedicated to that for the maintenance. Yes, and you should also have one system admin to take care of that server. Yes or no? Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am, yes.
So the huge maintenance, okay? Maintenance will be huge when we go for on-premises systems. My voice is breaking?
No, ma'am.
No. Okay, done. Please check your internet connection, Shivani. Okay, done. So the maintenance will be huge. Okay. So what is the solution for this? What is the solution for this? Okay. Now one thing is clear for me. I cannot maintain the servers, huge application servers in my on-premises systems. Okay. Why? Because I cannot easily scale up and scale down, and my maintenance will be huge. Maintenance cost will be very huge. Okay. Now, what is the solution? What is the solution? So this solution was your cloud systems. Okay, solution was your cloud systems. Okay, the diagram is not good. Okay, solution was your cloud. So in cloud, what they do? Okay, so in order to avoid these things, cloud computing came into existence. What is this cloud? Can you quote me some examples? We have AWS. Okay, we have
Microsoft.
Microsoft, Azure, Okay, Azure. Then we have, IBM Cloud. Okay, okay, yes, browser stack, Google GCP, Google Cloud. Okay, even your drive is also a cloud, correct? Google Cloud. All these are vendors. It is a very simple concept. Yes, Lambda test. Okay, it is a very simple concept. They said, we will provide you the service. Okay, we will provide you. What you want? You want a system for 8 GB configuration? You take it. You want a system for 16 GB configuration? You take. You want the system for only 4 GB configuration? You take whatever you want. But for what you are using, you pay me. That's all. That's all is your virtual machines. And through internet, you can access. Okay? So access through internet wherever you are located in India, in US, Canada, UAE, anywhere you are. Okay, access it through what? Internet. Simple. Point is simple. Now what I will do here is, first I will create an account. Okay, let's say AWS or Microsoft or IBM, Google, anything. Okay, I will create an account and I will start using their services. Okay, I will start using their services. Now what happens? Let's say, the same skillry. Okay, the same skillry server is present here in my cloud. Okay, skillry is present in the cloud. So I have basic configuration as of now: 500 GB hard disk and 8 GB RAM. Okay, it has been using, so a couple of people are using, it's working fine. Okay, now the same 40-50 people are using. Okay, it's working absolutely fine, no problem at all. Okay, tomorrow number of users increased. So what I will do, number of users are increased now. What I will do, I will tell the vendor, boss, I want, okay, 1 TB, 1 TB hard disk, and I want 16 GB RAM. I'll tell the vendor. So vendor will tell, okay, so till now you were paying some, let's say some, $25. Okay, so till now you were paying some $25. Okay, if you want this configuration, you should have to pay me $50. Okay, you should have to pay me $60. Done? And I'm okay with it. So what is this process you call it as? What is this process? Scale up. Okay, this process you call it as scale up. Yes, this is nothing but your scale up. Job done. Now tomorrow again my number of users came down. Okay, pandemic is over, nobody is using online platform, everybody prefer offline platform, so everybody started going to the premises physically. Okay, now what I will do, I will again do what? Scale down. Okay, I will again tell, I don't want 1 TB memory and all, so my users have been reduced. Now I want to switch back, or I want to scale down my system to 500 GB and 8 GB. Okay, this is my requirement. So what the vendor will tell, boss, you were paying me $50 for 1 TB. Now pay me $25. Simple. It is a concept like pay and use. Whatever you want, you use it. Okay, but you pay for what you are using. Concept is clear. Yes or no? Can you give me one real-time example which you all are using as of now? Everybody are using it. Everybody are using that Google. I mean, sorry. Yeah, Drive. I only told the answer, no? Yes. Okay, Google Drive. So what happens in Google Drive? Every time I create one email account, okay, how many times you want you create, okay, unique account I create once. So for that unique account, some memory will be allocated. I think 15 GB is the memory, right? 15 GB. Okay, that amount of memory is allocated. You use it. You use it for free. We don't charge you for that. Suppose you want more memory to be used. For example, I want to store 20 GB of data in the same drive, in the same link. I want to store it. What Google says, 15 GB is the basic free account I'm giving you. Okay, it is free tier. If you want more, you upgrade it and you buy it. Okay, so it is telling me to pay some amount and buy. Point is clear. This is one of the best examples you can quote to understand. Okay, so done. So this is one basic and very basic reason why we have to go for cloud computing. Nowadays, see guys, nowhere you see this. Okay, nowhere you see on-premises systems. Nowhere you see huge rooms dedicated for servers. No, everybody are going for cloud. It might be a small application, it might be a big application. We never know, right? What happens tomorrow? We never know. Okay, so everybody prefer cloud. So in interviews, if you tell you have good knowledge on cloud, then 100% sure they will definitely pick you up. Okay, so I'll also practically tell you how to create an account, how do you create a machine, everything. We'll do it practically. As of now, it is clear. Yes, basic understanding of cloud is clear. Again, if I want to quote, what are the advantages? See, there is no server room at all. Okay, my maintenance is easy. I don't have to pay for a separate person to maintain that server. Okay, I don't have to pay for ACs for maintaining that server. Okay, and what happens in your on premises? Let's say you have you haven't taken any backup of your files. Okay, if your server crashes, everything will flourish at once. Correct, everything will flourish. Can you take backup of 1 TB data? Highly not possible, right? Definitely it will be gone. Okay, in cloud what happens if the data is lost, okay, or if your system crashes, then the vendor will provide you a backup. Why he will provide you? Why he will provide you a backup? Boss, you are paying him money, it is his job. If anything goes wrong, you will ask him. But in your on-premises system, if anything goes wrong, what you will do? Your manager will ask you. Yes or no? So the data maintenance is very simple when we go to cloud system. Also the security is very high when you go to cloud system. Got a point? So these are some of the points which are very important. So apart from this, I'll share you a document. So what you have to go through. Okay, advantages, why cloud. So I have given you a basic understanding. Okay, see, basic understanding in the sense, if somebody tell you what is cloud or why did you go for cloud in your previous company, you should be able to tell at least 3-4 lines. Okay, yes, we preferred online platform is better, and we purchased the cloud platform. We went for AWS, and we utilized it because we didn't wanted to store any data in the on-premises systems. Simple. If you are able to tell this, it is more than enough. Done? Shall we proceed? Shall we move ahead?
Yes, ma'am, yes.
Yes. Done. So this is my basic understanding. Now what I will do is, let me get a little deeper into my cloud. Okay? Little deeper into cloud systems. Always remember, cloud offers two different types of model. Okay? One is your deployment model, and one more is your service model. Okay, service model. Okay, now what is this deployment? What is this service? Okay, 1 second. Okay, what is this deployment? What is this service? Okay, so deployment model in the sense, what type of cloud you want. Okay, what type of cloud you want. You are owning it. You are owning this particular cloud. Service in the sense, what is the service you are expecting from the vendor? Okay, so let me take an example. So deployment model, again you have couple of types. Okay, you can go for public cloud. Okay, you can go for public cloud. Similarly, you can go for private cloud. Okay, or you can go for hybrid cloud. Okay, this is a basic understanding. So what is this public cloud? What type of cloud you want? Okay, deployment model says what type of cloud you want to use. Okay, I'm not expecting any service from the vendor. No, I'm not expecting any services from the vendor. I'm just purchasing his cloud. Okay, he is giving me multiple options. Okay, so what is this public cloud? As the name itself says, it is public or it is open to all. Yes or no? Open to all. Can you give me some examples? Some public cloud examples can you give? As and when I install something here or I create something here, okay, anybody can access. Okay, anybody can access this. Okay, this is my public cloud. Okay, can you quote an example? Can you quote an example? Okay, let's say Google. Let's say Google. Okay, let's say AWS. Let's say Microsoft. Azure. Anybody can access, right? You just create an account, start using the service. Start using the cloud. Simple. Okay, you can also go for Git. Okay, even it is a public cloud, it is a centralized repository. Yes or no? Yes, Google App, MI Cloud. Okay, anything. You create an account, you start using it. Okay, this is your public cloud. So if you want a better understanding, see, public cloud, I can relate with, you know, uh, your regular transport buses. Okay, have you traveled in BMTC bus? Have you traveled in BMTC bus? What you are doing there? Do you own that bus? First point.
Yes,
Do you own that bus? No. Do you own the driver or conductor?
I own the Karnataka government.
Do you know or you pay for the owner or driver or conductor? No. Still, how you are traveling in that bus? How you are traveling in that bus?
By giving money.
Because you are paying. Simple, no. You are getting the ticket. You are paying the ticket. You are traveling. Wherever your stop comes, you will get up. So public cloud in the sense, you pay, you use. Simple. There is no restriction. So will it tell okay, no, only engineers has to get into that bus, or is it like only doctors has to get into that bus? No, there is no restriction. Whoever you are, whatever might be your age, you pay me the relevant amount. I will drop you to your destination. Okay, so that is an example for your public cloud. There is no restrictions. Anybody can log in. Anybody can create an account. Anybody can start using it. Clear? Shall I move ahead? Now what is it is, we have something called as private cloud. Private cloud in the sense, yes, I'll give example like, Google, AWS, Git. Okay, I'll give these examples. But they are, or I can say, the access is restricted to a particular organization. Yes. So what I do is, I'll go to Google, I'll create an account, and I will ask my employees to make use of that. Okay. Only my employees. Nobody else can access that particular cloud. Okay. This is how I create an account and I will keep it ready. Okay, so that means only one particular organization will be able to access. Okay, if you know, Skillredy also has an AWS. Will also store everything in AWS. But can I access that? No, right? I cannot access it. Okay, there is a dedicated person within that organization. He will be provided the permission. So here it is common crowd. Okay, common crowd. But here a specific services will be provided them such that they provide public clouds. Private clouds. Point is clear? One particular organization. Nobody else will be able to touch it. Point is clear? So how can I relate this private cloud? How can I relate this private cloud? Can I tell this is my own car? This is my public cloud. I'll relate it to some public transport. Okay, your bus or train, anything. Okay. Private cloud, I say it is my own car. Car is mine, driver is mine, or else I will only drive. Okay, but it is mine. Nobody else from the external people. No, pedestrian is allowed inside my car. Okay, this is my car and I'm using it. Point is clear. This is your private cloud. Similarly, if you talk about hybrid cloud, okay, so there are some, federal agencies, okay, if you think of, okay, so what they do is they have combination of both, okay, you have features of public cloud as well as you have features of what? Private cloud. Okay, these federal agencies, it is like give you access, okay, but only to the restricted public. It is not like only to the organization. It is to their users. To the restricted public, they give access. Okay, this is an example. So, if I want to explain in layman term, I can tell it as a cab or taxi. Okay, I don't own the car. Okay, I don't own the driver, but I don't give access to any public also. I'm paying a huge amount compared to my public. Okay, and I'm not allowing any pedestrians to enter into my car. As far as I am traveling in that particular car, it is mine. Once I get down of the car, it is not mine. Point is clear? The correlation, yes or no? What is public, what is private, what is hybrid? Yes. Okay, done. So this is about your deployment model. Okay, so deployment model in the sense what kind of cloud you want. Okay, so you want everybody can use, you want a private public cloud, you take that. You are restricting it, take a private cloud. If you want a machine or if you wanted to use it in your organization, go for private. Okay, you want the combination of both, go for hybrid. Okay, it is the way you choose. Okay, now can you tell me what is this Skillredy? What kind of application is Skillredy? Is it a public cloud? Is it a private cloud? Or is it a hybrid cloud? Yes. Yes. Okay, again, there are some confusions. Some people say it is hybrid, some people say it is private. Okay, I feel you can take an example as, a hybrid cloud. Okay, why? Because you can provide access. No doubt it is maintained by one organization, but the access can be provided. Okay, access can be provided across the users. Done. Okay, now let me get into this service model. Okay, services. Now, what this services has is, okay, again here we have three types of services that are provided by, cloud. Some of you might be knowing it. Tasks. Okay, so IaaS is nothing but infrastructure. Structure as a service. That means infrastructure as a service in the sense, I'll give you a building. Okay, I'll give you a building. I'll give you the basic infrastructure. You do whatever you want. Clear. I'm not planning anything. You do whatever you want. I'll just provide the body, okay, infrastructure. PaaS in the sense platform, okay, platform as a service. So what this platform as a service mean? I give you infrastructure. With that infrastructure, I will also give you the middleware. I'll also give you the platform, OS, everything I'll give you. You do your application. Okay, this is your PaaS. Software as a service in the sense you don't have to do anything at all, boss. From the software, the data required, the network required, everything I will take care. You just pay me. Point is clear. Yes. Okay. See, let me take an example. Okay, let me take some nice example. Okay, I think most of you love pizzas, right? Yes. So let me relate pizza with your infrastructure. I mean, PaaS, SaaS, and IaaS. Okay. So what happens? What happens? So infrastructure as a service in the sense you have dough. Okay. You have the dough. You have all the toppings. You have all the cheese. Okay. Materials are provided to you. What you have to do?
Make
Make the
pizza.
dough, put on some pizza sauce, put on some toppings, bake it and eat it. Okay, I have given you only the items, only the ingredients I have given you. This is your infrastructure as a service. Platform as a service in the sense what? Platform as a service in the sense with the dough, I have readily put all those things. Okay, I have put the sauce, I have put the cheese, I have put the toppings. Everything is ready. I have given you. What is your job? Just bake and eat. Clear. That's it. That is your platform as a service. What is your software as a service in the sense? I will bake it, I will cut it, give it to you. What is your job? Just eat it.
It.
Are you able to correlate? What is infrastructure? What is platform?
कब
What is
मिलेगा भाई?
software? Yes? Simple, easy to understand? And please, yeah, in your interviews, don't give examples like
Pizza.
pizza and
Cake.
bus, car. No, this is to make you understand. Okay, because if I tell everything technically, I'll provide you the virtualization, I'll provide you middleware, I'll provide you data. You will not understand. Okay, I want you to understand the concept. What is infrastructure? What is platform? What is software? If you understand the concept, then the technical, part you will definitely tell. Okay, so in infrastructure as a service, what are we doing? In infrastructure as a service, what are we doing? I'll give you all the ingredients. Okay, so the cloud will give you only the ingredients. Okay, dough or toppings or cheese, everything he'll give you. You should put it on them. You should make it, and then you should use it. Okay, platform as a service in the sense he will put everything and give you. You should just bake and eat. Software as a service in the sense, boss, you don't do anything. I will bake, I will cut, and I will give you. You just eat. Okay? Here, the cloud is giving you the services. The cloud is giving you the services, and you are just enjoying that. Point is clear. What is IaaS? What is PaaS? And what is SaaS? Some people might be heard of it, but you might not know the actual things, what is happening inside. So I hope now it is clear. Yes or no? Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Yes? Okay. Yes, very clear. Okay, good, good. So take 2 minutes of time. Take 2 minutes of time. Try to analyze. Okay? Take 2 minutes of time. Try to analyze.
Washroom message.
Yeah. No worries. I'll share this document with you. I'll just walk through this document so that any doubts you can, raise it. Okay? So we have discussed why we go for cloud. Okay, so here you have few advantages, I mean few differences between your on-premises system and your cloud. See, you have higher pay, less scalability. So in cloud it is pay for what you use. Okay, not huge space for servers. Okay, no server space is required here. Okay, so in order to maintain those servers, we need to appoint a team, or hardware and software maintenance has to be done. Here nobody is required. Okay, so data security is very less in on premises. Okay, data security is better. Okay, so less chance of data recovery. Suppose your company caught fire. Okay, everything went, what you will do? Okay, data recovery is very difficult when it is maintained on premises. If it is in cloud, the vendor will take care of your recovery. Okay, so lack of security, high flexibility. Okay, no automatic updates. So here automatic software updates you will get. Okay, what has happened inside. Okay, who logged in, who logged out. Okay, for everything you can create an update. Okay, so collaboration is not required, not happening here, because one server is there, not many people can access. But here you can have good amount of team collaboration. Say for example, one of your team member is working from US. Okay, you have your US client in US. Okay, so even he can make you a contribution for you, right? Even he will be involved in your meetings, even he'll be involved in your data, even he'll be very much aware of it. Okay, so that is how we make use of cloud. Okay, most of the things are cloud based now. Even your Jira is cloud based. Yes or no? Jira is cloud based, Git is cloud based. Okay, so this is a basic idea why we go for cloud based systems. Okay, data cannot be accessed remotely, data can be accessed and shared anywhere over the internet. Okay, so these are the basic differences between your on premises and cloud. So what is cloud computing? Proper definition has been given. Okay, we have two types. Okay, so as I said, computing models, deployment model and service model. So you have public cloud, hybrid cloud and private cloud, IaaS, PaaS and SaaS. Okay, we have provided you a distinct example. Okay, see what is this private, what is public, what is hybrid. So we have provided certain examples. So should I have to read everything? I think if I pass on the notes, everybody will be, you can read it. Yes, this is your private cloud. Okay, hybrid. Yeah. Okay. So types of service model, which cloud service is suitable for you? Okay. See, if your business needs a virtual machine, only a machine, you go for what? Infrastructure as a service. Okay. If your company needs a platform for building the software products, pick platform as a service. If your business doesn't want to maintain any IT equipment, then choose software as a service. So technical terms, what is IaaS, what is PaaS and what is SaaS, I have given you a brief description. Okay, so whatever you have in orange color is maintained by you. Okay, you in the sense company. Whatever it is in the blue color, it is maintained by the cloud vendor. Okay, so on premises in the sense you have to maintain everything: application, data, runtime, middleware, OS. Okay, virtualization, servers, storage, networking, everything you have to maintain. Okay, as a company. If you opt for IaaS in the sense what? I want only the machine. I don't want any service from them. Only machine. Just the body I want. Okay, in order to develop my software or in order to run my software. Okay, I want a body machine, I want virtual machine. At that time I go for IaaS. In IaaS, what all you will have? Okay, you have to maintain the application, you have to maintain the data, runtime, middleware and OS. Okay, because you are creating a machine, that's it. Okay, server, storage and networking, vendor will take care. Okay, suppose you want a platform to build your application, you want OS, you want middleware, so everything will be maintained by the vendor. So what you should do? Just maintain your application and data. That's it. Okay, if you want everything to be given by the vendor, if you don't want to do anything from your end, then you have to go for SaaS or software as a service. Here everything is maintained by the vendor. Point is clear? Yes? No doubt, I'll share you the document. You can go through it later. Yes. Okay, done. Great. Okay, here you have a brief descriptions. Okay, who will use what? Okay, so your IaaS is used by usually IT administrators because they just want a machine, okay, to maintain the software. Okay, so your PaaS will be used by software developers. So because they need a platform to develop the software. Okay, so you want to test, you want to develop, you want to manage any application, you have to go for SaaS. Okay, SaaS is used by end users. Okay, because they don't know what is a machine, they don't know what is a platform, nothing they know. Okay, they want to run it simple. Okay, they just want to make use of it, use it. Okay, so end users will go for SaaS. Okay, so here we have cloud computing life cycle. Okay, all these things you just go through it. So if I want to just make you understand what is this cloud life cycle, first of all it will tell you what all options you have. For example, first it is telling you to define the purpose. Define the purpose in the sense what type of cloud you want, and from that cloud what services you want, what is your business requirement. Okay, then you go for hardware. Okay, what kind of a hardware you want? You want a EC2 machine, you want a Lambda machine, you want a container service. Okay, you go for that. Then you define a storage. What is the requirement? S3, EFS, Glacier. Okay, what is the requirement storage you need? Okay, what kind of network? What is your network saying? Okay, how you should connect. Okay, what security you want. Okay, you define it, and then you go ahead with the managing process. Okay, so this is not required as of now. So because usually what happens, everything will be taken care by your DevOps engineers. Okay, so they will help you do all these things, but if you have a brief idea, it is well and good. Okay, so it will be usually taken care of DevOps engineers. Done. So usually we will be using this EC2 machine, and we'll be using S3 storage with VPC network. Okay, why? Because it is a free tier. Yes, point is clear? Point is clear? No worries, I'll share you this notes. I'll share you this notes. Okay, shall we move ahead?
Yes, yes.
Shall I move ahead? Yes. Okay. So what I will do is, if you go to, Chrome, if you go to any browser and click on AWS services, okay, so you will get a page. Okay, it is asking you to create an account. Okay, so I have already logged in through this, but I'll tell you what all you should need to create an account. Okay, because I don't know the password if I log out. Done. Okay, so as usual you'll be giving the name. Okay, you'll be giving your phone number. Okay, so all these basic details you will give. You will give your email ID, you will give your location where you are. Okay, it will auto take the location. With this, you should give your credit card details. Okay, credit card details in the sense name on the card, what is the expiry date, everything you should give. Initially, whenever you create account, it will deduct 2 rupees from your account
Yeah.
just to make confirmation that you are the card holder of this. Okay, just 2 rupees it will be deducted, and for 12 months you will have
पहले मंथ का लग जाए
free
उसके
access.
मंथ के बाद ही
Okay,
क्रेडिट
for
कार्ड
12 months you will have free access. Okay, this is how you create your account. Okay, so everybody, I suggest you to create an account. It will just cost you 2 rupees. Okay, it will just cost you 2 rupees, nothing more than that. Okay, so because
What if we don't have credit card?
I think you can try with debit as well, but for me it did not work for debit. Okay, try if you are able to create an account, because I had tried it long back. So if it is working with debit card, it is fine. Okay, suppose see, one of you can create an account who has a credit card. 2 rupees will be deducted from your account, so others can at least you can share the ID and you can do it, and later I'll show you how to terminate also. Okay, how to terminate, how to discard your account also I'll tell you. Okay,
क्या
you can share with your friends as well.
मंगाना पड़ता है वो.
Point is clear? How to create account?
अभी देगा कौन रे
Done. That's it. Okay. Now, after creating an account, you can see here, this is how your windows look like. Okay. So initially what you will do is click on services. Okay, click on services. So here, okay, before that let me show you the page. Okay, so this is how your window looks like. So here, these are some of the machines it has been already created. Okay, we have already created. This is a office account and we have created a couple of machines here. Whatever machines you create, it will be present here. Okay, it will be present here. Okay, here you can see who is the account holder. Okay, here you can see which location you have created. Okay, so support all these informations are present here. Okay, if you have not yet created anything, then this will be empty. Okay, you will not have anything in this tabulation. Okay, this is how it looks like. Okay, now how to create a machine. Okay, now no doubt I have logged into my Amazon. Okay, I have logged into my AWS. Now how do I create a machine here? How do I create a machine? So what I will do is, so this machine we also call it as what? Instance. Okay, we also call it as instance. Have you created an instance in the sense? Have you created a machine? Okay, it is like that. Okay, remember the name instance. So if I want to create any instance, then what I have to do here is just click on services. Okay, if you want to make a note of it, write down. Okay, just click on services. So it will tell you all sorts of services it will give you. Okay, front end, web, mobile, okay, application integration. Okay, these are all high level, very deep ideas. So even I don't know what is it. Okay, so I'll go here. Let me click on EC2 machine. So if you just move your cursor on EC2 machine, you can see virtual servers in the cloud. Okay, so just click on EC2 machine. Click on what? EC2 machine. So while telling in interview also you can tell. Okay, like I got a chance to create an EC2 instance for my application. Okay,
आवाज़ कट रही है क्या?
okay. So whenever you click on EC2 machine, you will get this window. So here I will go for launch instances. Okay. So launch instances in the sense I am telling I want to create a new instance. Create a new virtual machine. Okay. So click on this. Okay. So are you able to see? Are you able to see? So all these are your machines. Okay, all these are your machines. Amazon Linux 2. Okay, free tier eligible. Okay, it is giving you the specifications. Whatever you want, you can choose it. Okay, 12 months it will be free. Okay. See, Mac OS, Mojave, Mac OS, Catalina. Okay, these are all the OS. Okay, Red Hat Enterprise, Linux. Okay, so you have Ubuntu, you have SUSE, you have Microsoft Windows. Okay, so you can see there are so many options. Okay, free tier eligible in the sense currently my account is in free tier. That means I have not upgraded or I have not upgraded to any of the big services. So I am just using a free tier version. Okay, whatever the service I am getting from here, it is free for me. Okay, so I'll create a Windows machine. Okay, so this is free tier eligible. Okay, just go and let me select this. Okay, I don't want any containers, SQL servers. No, this is a basic version. Microsoft Windows Server 2019. Okay, just click on select. Just click on select. So wait for 2 seconds. It will load all the details for you. Okay. See, don't ask me what is this T2, T3 and all. I'm not very much sure about it. It is a micro version. Micro version in the sense what? You will get only one virtual CPU. Okay. And the speed is 2.5 gigahertz. You'll be getting 1 gigabit or 1 GB memory. Okay. So this is your basic configuration. Okay. Instant storage. Okay. Suppose if your requirement says you want 8 GB, then go for large. If you want 32 GB, go for X2 large. So whatever you are using here, for that he will bill you. Point is clear. Are you able to understand? See, C4 extra large. Okay, whatever is your requirement, you can choose that. Okay, as of now, I'm going for a free tier version. Okay, So free tier version in the sense it is a micro version where I'll have only one virtual CPU, I'll have 1 GB memory, and I'll have a small instance storage. Okay, so network performance, support, everything. Okay, it is giving you a proper description. So once after you got this, just click on review and launch. Okay, so after you review and launch it, it will tell you what is your memory. Okay, what is the instance you have taken? You have taken a micro instance with one virtual CPU with 1 GB memory. Okay, so if everything is fine, you just launch it. Okay, now this is very important. Okay, this is very important. While launching, that means when you're creating your account, when you're creating your virtual machine, so everybody can access that virtual machine. No, right? For your PC, it is a personal PC. You will be having your own username and password. Agree? So, in the same way, we have to create a key value pair here. Okay, so what I will do, I will not choose an existing pair. I will go and I will create a new key value pair. Okay, so key value pair name, I will give it as sdet 2021. Okay, so this is my key value pair. So what this will do is, see guys, you cannot regenerate this key value pair. Please remember, you cannot regenerate it, but the same file you can store it or you can use it any number of times. Okay, but you cannot create key value pair. Okay, fine. Default I have taken. So let me just download it. Okay, so let me just download it. So are you able to see the extension? What is the extension? .pem. Okay, it is a .pem format. It is telling it is a encrypted private key. Okay, it is an encrypted private key. So after you download it, just launch the instance. Okay, please be very sure this step is very crucial, because if you don't download or if you forgot and if you just launch it, your instance will never open. Okay, it will never open. Okay, just launch. Done. So your instances are now launching. Okay, so launch status is ready. Let me go to view instance. Okay, just 2 minutes, it will get updated. 2 minutes, it will get updated. Now, how do I know which is mine? How do I know which is mine? Which ID I have created now? Which instance? Can I know it through instance ID? No doubt it's unique, but it is very, it is not in a format, readable format, right? So if you just towards your right, scroll towards your right, okay, so you have something called as key name. Are you able to see? What was the key value name I gave?
HDD.
What is the key value name I gave? SDIT 2021 key. Okay, so this is my instance. Okay, this is my instance. Okay, so just wait for 2 minutes, let it get loaded. Okay, done. Till here, anybody having any doubts? It will take 2 seconds or 2 minutes of time. It is initializing. Okay, let it go.
Ma'am, you
Okay.
will give these steps also, ma'am, how to do everything.
Yes, 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 yes. It will be present in the notes. Okay, and I'll also tell you, how to, create a machine for grid also. Okay, the same machine. How do we use it for grid? What is the configuration you have to do? Okay, everything will be in the notes. Okay, so 2 minutes. It is getting initialized.
GitHub किस फायदा
हम्म?
GitHub किस फायदा ये मस्त बता दीजिए निद्रा पड़ेगा
हम्म.
हाँ यहाँ से ठंड मस्त लग रहा है तो नींद तो बढ़िया लगेगी और लाइट भी ऑफ है ना Yes, ma'am. Madam. साला सो गया था
कौन?
किसके तो अटेंडेंस शीट किसके पास तूने कर लिया अरे सुबह है